In Chennai, at the Tamil Nadu Commercial Bank branch, the morning rush was in full swing. But inside his office, manager Rangamani wasn't just supervising. He was observing with a detective's eye and a suspicious mind. He believed his job was to look beyond the surface, to question every intention, and that vigilance was the key to his success. For 4 straight days, he had been watching a man loitering near the bank's entrance. The man had a disheveled appearance, a wrinkled shirt, a 5-day-old beard, and eyes that looked perpetually tired. He would stand for hours, come and go, but never once step inside the bank. "Gary, who is that man?" Rangamani asked his accountant, his voice a low, concerned tone. "I've seen him around for days. He never enters. What does he want?" The accountant barely looked up from his ledger. "I don't know, sir. Maybe he's just waiting for a customer to open an account," he replied, sounding more bored than curious. Rangamani, however, couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. His mind, fueled by sensational news stories, raced with images of bank robberies and terrorists. He immediately picked up the phone. "Hello, is this the Thiruvalangadu police station? Is the inspector there?" "Speaking. Inspector Amalan here." "Who is this?" a firm voice replied. "Sir, this is Rangamani, the manager of the Tamil Nadu Commercial Bank on Main Road. There's a suspicious man outside my branch. I've seen him for 4 days, and he never comes in. Can you check it out? I don't want to take any chances." "We'll come immediately to see," the inspector assured him. The very next day, the inspector called back. "Manager, sir, thank you for your call. Your tip was incredibly helpful," Inspector Amalan said, his voice full of gratitude. "The man you reported was indeed a terrorist named Bam Balan, a criminal we've been searching for. He was planning to plant a time bomb at a hospital inauguration. Your timely information helped us catch him before he could do it." A rush of pride swelled in Rangamani's chest. "It was my duty, sir," he said, puffing out his chest. "But you acted so quickly. Your efficiency deserves all the praise." Rangamani knew that a bit of flattery was the best way to get ahead. "If everyone was as alert as you, our job would be so much easier," the inspector replied. 2 years passed. Rangamani was transferred to a new branch in Ambasamudram. His job was the same, but now he had a new mark of success, an air-conditioned office. One day, while looking out a window, he saw a familiar face in the distance. It was the same suspicious man from 2 years ago, now with a slightly thicker beard and a more weathered look. Panic seized him. Had Bam Balan escaped from jail? Was he here for revenge? Was he looking for him? Rangamani slipped into a nearby store, his heart pounding in his chest. He used the shopkeeper's phone to call Inspector Amalan. "Inspector, sir, this is Rangamani, the bank manager from Thiruvalangadu. I think I just saw Bam Balan here in Ambasamudram." "What? That's impossible, sir. He was sentenced to 5 years. But I'll check and get back to you," the inspector replied, his voice full of doubt. 10 minutes later, the phone rang. "Manager, sir, you were right. Bam Balan escaped from jail just 4 days ago. I'll immediately alert the local police. Thank you for the valuable clue." That night, Rangamani couldn't sleep. He tossed and turned, sweating with fear, convinced that the criminal was coming for him. He vowed to shave his head at the temple in Tirupati if God would just save him. The next morning, his prayers seemed to be answered. "Sir, this is Inspector Adi from the Ambasamudram police," a voice said over the phone. "Thanks to your tip, we caught Bam Balan. He had planned to plant a bomb here during a minister's visit. You are a lifesaver, sir." A wave of profound relief washed over Rangamani. He decided to go to the police station that evening to see the notorious terrorist in custody. When he arrived, a constable greeted him and pointed to his cell, saying, "He's right there." Suddenly, a man stepped out of the cell. To Rangamani's horror, it was the same shabby man he had seen loitering by the bank. He was unshaven, in plain clothes, and without cuffs. "Hello, Rangamani, sir. How are you?" the man said, approaching with a friendly smile. Rangamani's body trembled. You! He stammered. The man chuckled. "It's me, Detective Inspector Adi. Don't you remember?" Rangamani was utterly confused. Inspector Adi explained that he had been working undercover in both locations. Back in Thiruvalangadu, he was with the anti-terrorism department, operating in plain clothes. Rangamani's tip had led them to the actual Bam Balan. Now, as a detective, he still worked undercover, Rangamani, humiliated, could barely speak. He finally managed to ask, "So, where is Bambalan?" Inspector Asadi pointed to a different cell. Inside sat a man in a stylish suit, with a composed demeanor and rimless glasses. He looked like a respectable, educated man. "That's him," Adi confirmed. Rangamani was stunned. He had twice reported the wrong man. He had never actually seen the real terrorist. As he left, with Inspector Adi still praising his brilliance, Rangamani's mind reeled. He realized he had been deceived, not by criminals, but by his own faulty assumptions. He decided to go to Tirupati, not just to thank God for saving him, but for saving him from himself. Don't judge a book by its cover.